What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, how's it going? I couldn't wait. I wanted to move it up a little bit and see y'all. It's been a little while since Dragon Con. As you can see, I am rocking this thick Rose Swanee stash. Let's see. I'm just talking to myself. What's up? First person here. Nick Johnson. Good morning, sir. How you doing? How you doing? Chris Arrington. What's up? It's good to see you. Let's see. Oh, I got a new little panda here, guys. Check it out. Got a little panda. What's up, Chad Bachman? What's up, Reefer Bear? Good to see all y'all. Oh man, Dragon Con was intense. For all of you guys that I got to see, that was super awesome. Thanks for showing the love and the support. For everyone that voted for the Dragon Awards, thank you so much. I was really honored. I got to meet a lot of cool people because I was a finalist. Sanderson took the win, but you know, if you're gonna lose to somebody, lose to number one. We'll get them next year. So again, I appreciate. We just haven't won yet. What's up, Raphael? What's up, Scott? Yeah, you like the new shirts, like For the Mist, and I got like 5 other ones I threw up there. That they're on the site, litrpg.com. Hope you guys like it. What's up, Matt? What's up, Zach? What's up, Chris Kota? Dude, I wish you could have come to. It was actually like Dragon Con was super fun. There were like I don't know, like 10, 12 different Litrpg authors that were there. They were kind of just like hanging around. A lot of them were at the table at the same time. It was super cool. What's up, Richard Harold Mahoney? Good to see you. What's up, Jesse? Shout out to Geneva Agnos. She is the one who was able to pull off the Road to Glory. I hope you guys enjoyed that like 2 to 3 week long series of giveaways and stuff. Hope you guys are rocking some Mist gear and listening to some audiobooks and all that other kind of stuff. So big shout out to Geneva Agnos. Nick Johnson says he got to share the land with some friends at a wedding last night. I really appreciate that, man. As always, I am an indie author. You guys are my greatest strength, and I'm honored to have y'all here. Hello. What's up, Matt? Yeah, this one turned out pretty cool. Like, like it's kind of provocative. It's a little like, Banksy a little bit, kind of got like a little bit of a, little bit of like a spray paint kind of vibe. It's pretty cool. Yeah. What's up, Jeremy? What's Kyle? John, I'm happy you love the new shirts. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on some. I've got a couple other ideas and stuff like that, so I'm working on it. Chris Harrington says best books ever. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, and Gage is saying he loves the ringtone. So those of you guys don't know, all the cool stuff I do, like the artwork and the bags and the signed books and now ringtones that you can download for free are on litrpg.com. So litrpg.com. You can't forget it. Check it out because I'm gonna have more cool stuff coming. Jorge, what's up? Good to see you. Jimmy Davis, hello. Yeah, very cool meeting you too, dude. I had a great time. It was so cool seeing how it's grown because the very first Litrpg Gala that we had literally had like 5 people. And then last year had about 20, and this year had like more than 100 going through. So that was super duper fun. Let's see. Who else am I saying what's up to? Rob, yes, the shirt is badass. Mike, what's up? Howdy from ATL. Matt said he wanted to come, but his wife is not a villager. I get it, man. There are a lot of hot gnome villagers. I'm not kind of telling you how you live your life. I'm just saying it's an option. Sam, John, For the Mist is tight. Yeah, no, I'm really feeling that one. And then we've also got the, crush your enemies, honor your allies, live. Then we've got the Mist Village motto. Like it's pretty great. Let's see. Let me give you guys another shout out because you're amazing. We raised over $3,000 for the Wounded Warrior Project. So thank you. Really, really thank you. We have a lot of fun, and I'm so happy you guys enjoy my world, and we joke around. We're gonna do like some of those videos and stuff, but we also help other people, and so I just want to say thank you for being part of that awesomeness. And actually, wonderful Geneva, the assistant, she got it together. So I actually have the numbers. In 2016, we raised over $5,600 for charity. In 2017. We raised $16,500 for charity, and so far this year we're over $11,000. So You guys, like, you're literally making the world a better place. We've built a well out in Africa. We have helped children get books they wouldn't have had access to. We helped everyone with, during Irma and other, things that have come up. We donated when there were the wildfires out in California. We've done multiple packages to the brave men and women that are out there keeping, peace out there. So, again, thank you for being part of the solution. I appreciate it. Y'all rock. All right, let me get back to some of these shout outs. Scott Way, he's got about 2 hours left in book 7. It was a beast. Book 7 weighs 4 pounds. I'm very proud of that. And it broke Audible, which is also cool. Chris says Alma rules. They do. Okay, and Chris is saying he's got to get a new t-shirt. What would help with the new t-shirt is that there is now a secret code, which I'm sure you guys won't tell anyone. Type in Gnome's Rule on the website, and you get 10% off your purchase. And that's for the signed books. It's not for, like, the t-shirts that you, like, buy, but for anything that's signed from, like, that one icon or whatever there. Yeah, just type in Gnome's Rule, 10% off. Hope that helps. Brian says he loves my series. I really appreciate that, dude. Please tell some friends. Cody, what's up? You're number one, sir. Zach says, do I have Miss Village baby clothes? So we did. We had all these Miss Village onesies, but the distributor that we work with, like, kind of ran into, like, supply issues or whatever. So Geneva, if you're still listening, I think we're looking into that. Let's touch base, because yes, we have very cute pictures of little babies in Miss Village like gear. So as soon as we can get that ready, we will put that back up. But we do have kids clothes on there. Tia Davis says next time she'll be there. I hope so. It would be good to see you, Tia. Kyle says the shirts look awesome. Appreciate that. Brandy says, still waiting on the news about the epic parade in New Orleans. The parade got put on hold, unfortunately, the weekend that I was going to go down. So basically, I was going to celebrate the release of Book 7 and everything by having a parade, because I found that you could actually get your own parade in New Orleans for a very reasonable price and just be drunk on the streets with margaritas and awesomeness. So I will probably wait until it gets, like, a little warmer again, maybe, like, next spring or summer, but we will be doing stuff. What's up, Heather? Good to see you. Jeff, what's up, brah? Chris says he's a veteran. Well, thank you for what you did, Chris. I really appreciate it. Alex, you're the best. Mike, always good to see you, dude. And Chris says he needs a land birthday cake. Land birthday cake? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Again, Brandon, thank you for what you do as well, sir. I mean, like, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Mike is asking on Litrpg for discount. Yeah, if you want to, I just made a discount code, Gnome's Rule, all one word. You can go on litrpg.com, the store, and it's not for, like, buying the t-shirts, but for, like, all the signed stuff. Like, it's for that, because I can't do discounts for the t-shirts. So yeah, Chris Litta says Gnome's Rule, and Peter, I'm glad that you finally caught me live, dude. Welcome. And Bobby says, am I going to start writing again anytime soon? Like I haven't been writing. I've been writing. It just takes a while. I mean, there's been times where I haven't been writing, but I like to live a life, and it's summer and margaritas. Everybody knew things were going to slow down. All right, John says he's got several people hooked. I really appreciate that. Again, I am an indie author, no publishing house, no big whatever. Like, you guys are the ones that make this happen, so gracias. Please keep doing it. Tia says she needs book 8. I am working on it. Promise I am. Brandon said, Brandon, I really appreciate that, dude. I never imagined anyone was actually going to read my first book. So the fact that we are here less than 3 years later is kind of cray. So appreciate you. Jay, always good to see you. Chris says, how's book 8 coming along? Book 8 and the other projects that I'm working on are coming along. And it's like some days I feel like drawn towards one or the other. So I can't really say exactly when it's going to be done, but I'm hoping for a release by the end of the year. So that's what's happening. Reaper Bear says, when is the mist becoming a game? I mean, again, it's just me holding down the fort. I have my wonderful assistant, Geneva, who helps me. But like Chris Litta is saying, how do I get anything done also working as a doctor? It's not easy. Mike, it's good to see you. And yeah, all of the projects will be on Audible. I personally, Nick is the best. He's the man. So yeah. Christine Clack says your husband has ruined you. Yeah, I got to meet Michael Clack. That was super cool. And and it's good to see you all. What's up? Oh, wait, let me make sure. Is that the same or is that a different Clack? It might be a different Clack. I'm not sure. I can't tell by the profile picture. But either way, Christine, I hope that's ruined you in a good way. So Ed says Fish Olive book 7. Dude, I appreciate that. Please tell some, all right, yeah. So everybody, please tell some friends if you like it. Please leave a review. Those are the two things that really push me forward as an author and make it more likely to get, you know, the book deal, the Netflix, all that kind of stuff, so we can, you know, make it bigger. But yeah, so yeah, unfortunately onesies are still not available, but you know, we are doing it. And again, we have a discount. And Dakota Kraut just hopped on. Shout out to that guy. He's a great author. He's a great bud. Peace and blessings, buddy. All right. Let's see. Pushkar says, don't make us wait for book 8. I am not doing it on purpose. I promise. Brandon says, I'm sorry for not winning. No, I'm sorry I didn't win too. I wanted to win, but yeah, Brandon Sanderson is the man. And as you guys know, I went super fangirl early in the year and he was super cool about it. So yeah. No, Cody, because I got raked over the coals for leaking stuff about 7, and I am not going to promise you it's ready until it's ready. Whatever. Christine, good to see you. Always good to see you, and I'm glad we got to meet. Let's see. Kyle says reading a few of them now. Yeah, and Melvin, I appreciate it, man. You guys know, like, I'm a huge Sanderson fan. He's arguably the most prolific author in human history. I mean, outside of romance, but I mean, like, you know, those are usually like small, like the worlds and the tomes that he's built. So I have no shame about losing to the man Sanderson, but I'm going to get him next year because that's how we roll. Yeah. All right. So John Mazua is giving an awesome cowbell reference. Gotta love that guy. It's moving forward. So Mike says, how do we do in the voting? So there were 5 people that were finalists, and they don't tell you like who was runner-up or whatever. They just say like, this is the winner, and the other 4 are horrible human beings. So that's basically what happened. Brian's asking the site for the shirt. So my website is litrpg.com, litrpg.com, and it has the free ringtones you can download and all the artwork that I'm making. We've got like 15 pieces of art. There's actually a really cool one that I just uploaded of Sumiko, so I hope you're gonna like that. And like, you know, the signed books and whatever. And a lot of people saw pictures of the bags that I was handing out, and I am going to start making more of those. And if you buy, and I don't have them now, so don't yell at me, but like when I get more in, probably in a week or 2, when you buy stuff on the site, I'm going to send you the bag as well, and I will send the bags because they were a lot of fun. It was cool seeing them marching around Dragon Con, which was pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. Jeffrey, always good to see you. Brian Hampton, what's up? Connor, good to see you too, dude. And Ed says, 7th book you just listened to or the first Litrpg. Yeah, I mean, we're all hooked on Litrpg. It's absolutely awesome. There are other really, really great authors. If you finished book 7, you could check out Dakota Kraut and James Hunter. They're both amazing authors as well. Or just go on litrpg.com, again, my site, which has the list of all the Litrpg ever created. And it's divided into like sci-fi and new releases and fantasy and the average number. It's everything you need. It's absolutely everything you need. So check it out. Kim Perk says she's rereading the whole series. Where do I get the inspiration for some of Crom's abuse? So if you guys have never seen the movie, so you guys know I do a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of homages to like previous stuff. But if you've never seen the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer by Mike Myers, you are missing out because it is one of the greatest movies of all time. I have the whole thing memorized in my head. Woman, whoa, man. That's poetry. You guys got to check it out. It's awesome. Clint, good to see you here. And Geneva says, again, no toddler or baby sizes, but we're working on it. We got kids shirts. So yeah. But I also come up with most of Crom's insults just because me and my friends are all dicks and we insult each other. And after 30 years, it's finally started to pay off. And Jody says, do I still plan on having Nick as a narrator? I do. He will always be the narrator as long as he is willing to for, Richter, my main series. As far as some of these other ones, like depending on like the tone of it, obviously he has a wide range, but like, there might be some projects he's more interested in than the other. So he's my bud. And so we'll just talk about that. But I personally feel like he's literally the best in the business by far. So of course I want to work with Nick. And so I think there's a dad joke coming here. Chris Patterson says, I found a portal back in time. It's called an astronaut. Okay, that is a super dad joke. Yeah. Laquette says, could you make my kid's day and say happy birthday, Catherine? Catherine, happy birthday from the Miss Village. Gnomes rule. Peace, love, and the perfect margarita. I hope it is an awesome birthday. So Morgan says, what are my top favorite lit RPG? Is a very difficult question. It was a lot easier when I started writing, because there were literally like 5 books out. And like one of them was barely English. Now though, so you guys know I always like to recommend Dakota Kraut and James Hunter because they're awesome dudes and awesome authors. So I enjoy them. I'd have to say, and I am not above saying that I love my own work. I love The Land. But if you want to, like, you know, I think like old school, you really work. Like the first Alter World by D. Russ is an awesome, awesome book. The series kind of meanders. It does. The First Way of the Shaman is awesome. Again, the series kind of meanders, but I think that like the first ones are some of the best Litrpg that have been out there. Cosmo Yap's opening moves the game is absolutely awesome. Let's see, what else? You can't find it anymore, unfortunately. If you've not read it before, you will not be able to find it. There was an American author before myself. I think he was the first American author before me. His name was Brent Roth, and he wrote an awesome, awesome, awesome trilogy called Dragon's Wrath. Unfortunately, Brent had some health issues, so we don't really even know if he's still with us, but he was the first, he didn't start my love because the first one I read was the Russian, but he was amazing, and he was very helpful to me when I was a fresh, brand new spanking author. But like honestly, there's a lot of really cool Litrpg out there now. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff that like people just call Litrpg because they want to jump on the bandwagon. And there's some where they're still fleshing it out. But like we have like some amazing, amazing authors. And the cool thing is you can probably just check it out on KU and for free if you want to see it because most of it's on there. But no, there's a lot of really amazing stories. And honestly, I'm just starting to catch up with them as well. One of the reasons that like, you know, it's taken a little bit, like 7 came out and I was like, I'm going to start reading books again because I just had written for 2 years straight and hadn't really read. So I'm really enjoying some of these books that I'm reading through. Some of them, not as much, but some of them were really, really awesome. Who else? Oh yeah, Carrie Summers won the Noob Award for the latest Wizards and Warriors Choice Awards. She wrote a great female protagonist, which, you know, there's not that many of those in Litrpg, so I would check her out as well. All right, so that's my answer to that. Jeff almost says I stole his cat. I think I'm not missing it. So Chad Bachman says, have I got 2T Kids shirts yet? If we do, they're on the site. I'm not 100%. Brendan Brady, what's up? Brandon Jackson says, still my withdrawal. I've been looking for similar books. Well, I just gave you a whole bunch of suggestions, so I hope that helps. John, what is up? Hello from Atlanta. Good to see the Canadian contingent of the Miss Village is going well. Jody, what's up? And Heather says, if Nick ever leaves the series, your vote, then I will give you his home address to beat him until he comes back. And that's good. Chris says, shut your sausage wrappers. Honestly, that's my favorite text tone as well. Again, look at the site. There's a lot of cool stuff. What's up, Frederick? It's good to see you. Jarvis Smith says, boo. Why boo? What's up? Chris says 10,000 games. Again, I'm missing. I think it was something that I was mentioning before, and then I went all like soliloquy, so I don't know. I might have missed it. And Scott says, Nick's how I found you. And again, I'm very proud of my work, but as far as the audio, I can only take max 50% of the credit, probably less, because Nick Podell is a genius. So I'm very lucky to be working with him, and I'm excited to work with him too. And so I think Dakota logged off, Jeff, but yeah, no, he says it's coming soon. Tegan says you still can find it, but it's left unfinished. I guess you're talking about Dragon's Wrath. So again, it's an awesome trilogy. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately he had some health issues. So we hope he's still with us and we hope he gets better and keeps writing one day. So Nikki says at Rose City Comic Con, taking pictures with your Miss Village shirt. Make sure you do tag me at LitRPG Books or hashtag LitRPG. It'd be great. Kyle says, just out of curiosity, I ordered a shirt from you. And obviously the secret quest that I won, I was curious if you had a rough estimate. So when I do the shirts, they're one-offs. I'm not sending it like from my house. So it can take anywhere from like 10 days to like 2.5 weeks. So if it's taking longer than that, let me know. But I know that they're shipping a bunch out like now as well. Though Labor Day also slowed it down. So it shouldn't be too much longer. All right. So yes. So Dragon's Wrath, I haven't been able to find it. Yeah. So moving forward, Melvin Lilly says, I'm reading Stormlight Archive waiting for book 8. Again, I thought Kaladin was an awesome, again, Sanderson's the man. I'm a big fan of his. Let's keep moving forward. So Raheel is asking for a Rose Swan book. That might entirely be a process. I'm not saying this thick stash I'm rocking is a spoiler, but it's possible. No. All right. So Jeff Bowman was saying stole my cat more. Yeah, no, it is. It's like, no, she stole my hot and my cat. Yes. Again, watch Soy Married an Axe Murder. It's amazing. So Jeremy's asking any plans, any news on getting a series from Netflix. I'm pretty sure they do not know I exist, but hey, let me give the obligatory Netflix again. The Land would be a great thing to make into the a new series, and I'm Aleron Kong. I'm the author. I have very little shame, willing to do almost anything. Let's make it happen. All right. So Ed Emerson says that his wife thinks I'm cute. It's only again because I am rocking this thick stash. So thank you. All right. Oh, Jeffrey's saying Awaken Online is decent. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the first book. Honestly, the one after that, it kind of lost it. It was less Litrpg for me, but I thought the first book was great. All right, so Morgan says, thanks for the Rex. Do you think we'll be able to make a movie series? I mean, I hope so, because I would love to have it be up there. And again, this is an Aleron Kong guarantee. If we make The Land into an anime, there will be no stupid filler episodes in the middle. Even if we're not moving the plot forward, there's going to be fighting and dick jokes. And that is a promise from me to you. Okay. So Aleron, no, I'm actually not a sneakerhead. I was never like a shoes dude. They're like more of a, museum. But I am trying to lose the gut. So I bought these new bad boys. Just going to be out there running because my feet are as flat as pancakes. So I need the Pegasus. But no, I've never been like a big shoe guy. So Clint is saying Alma plushie news. So again, we found places that will make Alma plushies. We have not found a place that I feel like is willing to do it at a low enough price point that it wouldn't be a little silly to get it to you guys. And also the other problem is that like people are willing to make them in lots of like 1,000. So I know there's some people that want Alma plushies. I don't think there's 1,000 people that want Alma plushies, and I'm not willing to have like the rest of the 1,000 Alma plushies just at my house. So again, we're looking for a better place. Once we find a place that's reasonable, we'll do a Kickstarter and we'll figure it out and all that other kind of stuff. All right. Esmond says I sound a lot better than the last one. Yes, I feel a lot better. DragonCon was awesome, but it was exhausting. I was walking like 10 to 20 miles a day. You're just sort of crisscrossing to all these different like places. And I also did 15 panels in like 3 days. So it was exhausting. It was awesome, but it was absolutely exhausting. Let's see. So since The Land is about percent chances, do I ever just roll dice? I did at first. Honestly, like I just feel I kind of go by my feel more than anything else. That's why like sometimes people lose, sometimes people win, and sometimes like no spoilers, but like the loss that we had in book 7, it just I felt it in my heart that had to happen, and it was sad, but it rocked. So yeah, that would happen. All right, so Geneva says, Kyle, your shirt's shipped on Friday, so you will be rocking it soon. Let's see. So Dakota says it took him way too long to realize that Rose Swan was Ron Swanson. I don't know who Ron Swanson is. Don't know. All right, dude, let's get a group and invest in Japanimation. I'm a fan. I can rock it. Math has ever played Skyrim. Who am I? What am I, living in a cave? Of course I played Skyrim. I played Oblivion. I played the one that I can't remember that was number 3 back in the day. And I got chameleoned out, and no Daedra could touch me. No Daedra. It was awesome. All right. So Fred just says Nick is a genius. He is. He's absolutely awesome. And Chris says Hulu would get some saucy British accent. I'm down with Hulu. I'm down with Amazon. I'm down with all those guys. I'm very appreciative. Come at me, guys. Let's make it happen. Yes, Leslie Noem was quite a wonderful moment in my heart when I realized that. Let's see. Free weights make it easier to lose weight. I appreciate that because I'm trying to slim this down. I will keep you updated for that too. All right, let me keep moving forward. So yes, I have, Morgan says you're looking forward to more artwork. I'm having a great time making this artwork. I've been able to meet a lot of really cool artists recently, and there's more in the pipeline. There's more coming. So yeah. And I will actually, so I'm gonna wait till like this latest round of art is done, but then I will do a contest where you guys get to pick the scene and or character that you want to see, and I will have that art make it as well. Yeah. Christian says it is Christian's birthday. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. I got it right. It's Christian's birthday. That means that you caught your birthday on a live, so you get a free tee. Just message me the size and address, and we will take care of it. All right. So Alvin says the land is the best Litrpg out there. I am absolutely honored by that. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Aaron says he likes seeing me and Larry Correa. That dude is tall. He is a tall man, but also a really chill man. He was like, "Oh, what's up? Yeah, hey, how's it going?" So like we were messaging. Like I got to meet SM Sterling. I got to meet Catherine Kurtz, right? Larry Correa. I got to meet Larry Elmore, who did all of the original artwork for the Dragonlance Chronicles, like, you know, Dragons of Autumn, Twilight, and all that kind of stuff. Who else? I got to meet Michael Anderley. I got to meet Frank Anderson of Dune, which was awesome. Who else? I got to meet Sherilyn. I got to meet... who else did I meet? I can't even remember everyone, but I got to meet all these like amazing authors. And let me tell you, SM Sterling is a funny man, dude. He was telling me stories about like back in the day, having like, you know, like interactions with bikers. It's like, the dude is hilarious. But anyway, it was really awesome at DragonCon being able to meet all of these authors that like, you know, kind of like, you know, filled my dreams and my bookshelves and everything else when I was a kid. So yeah, I mean, that's honestly one of the super cool things about like being an author now as well. So yeah, I took a bunch of pictures because I was geeking out. Yeah. All right. Let me keep moving. When am I going to do a signing in the West? Hopefully soon. Again, I didn't really, you know, with the doctoring and the writing nonstop, I'm just sort of like getting onto the con circuit and whatever, now. So like when you're applying to cons, you have to do it like 6 months in advance. So it's not like I can be like, oh, there's one next month, because they'd be like, no, it's too late. We're already filled up. I am being much more aggressive about it for 2019, and I will be making more trips around, but they are also exhausting. So I can't hit every one because it's just truly exhausting. Truly. Awesome, but exhausting. Tom says, how much does your training as a doctor help you visualize battles in books? As far as like the, I actually was on a panel about this in DragonCon. As far as like the violence and whatever, it helps a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's like if you get stabbed in the chest, you know, it's not just like a little bit of blood and you're not just like whatever. It's like, no, your lung collapsed. And, you know, depending on how high up it is, you know, you might have, you know, struck an artery. Or if you get stabbed, you know, over here, you're going to hit the brachial plexus. Like being able to incorporate those kind of details, I think makes it a lot more, a lot more fun, a lot more realistic, and makes the consequences greater. So I hope that means that you do like my fight scenes, because I enjoy writing them. So yeah, Chelsea saying like the new shirts for the Mist. It is an awesome shirt. Again, litrpg.com. That is my website. You cannot miss it. Check it out. We've got the ringtones. We've got awesome signed books and patches and t-shirts and all sorts of fun stuff, and all the artwork is up there and downloadable ringtones. So check it out, litrpg.com. Again, Justin Seek, I'm going to be making more of an effort to travel, but yeah. Melvin Lilly says, come to Seattle. So I may be coming out to Seattle, but I'm probably just hopping in and out for business. If I am there longer, I will absolutely let you know. So Sean says, were there any of the land cosplayers at DragonCon? No, I know there is one awesome Miss Villager who is working on a Hisako cosplay. I don't think she made the DragonCon, but I did meet Morningwood and like from Everybody Loves Big Chest, and they had a really awesome costume. So that was a lot of fun. He didn't have the like, he was dressed up as like the chest that eats things, and she was dressed up as the, you know, the chesty woman. But it was fun. It was fun. Like it was cool seeing that like it's getting bigger. Even like Audible is recognizing Litrpg now. They're doing like a special Litrpg giveaway, something. So it's cool to see that, like, you know, we're actually being officially recognized, because yeah, we absolutely do not all belong in cyberpunk, even though that's where we all camp. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's cool seeing it grow. It's what I wanted for Litrpg when I started like the social media presence and whatever 3 years ago. Like this is exactly like the culmination that I wanted. So it's awesome. Let's see. John says the books were a bit short. Who decides how many books in the series? Yeah, the last 7 one was not short. It weighs 4 pounds, and I will fight you with that book if you think it's short. Let's see. Johnny says Gnomes rule. What are my thoughts on others getting Amazon banned? I mean, I think it's sad whenever anyone gets banned. I mean, for me, like, this is not just like something I'm doing. It's my passion. So, I mean, I feel bad for them. I don't know any details. It's not like there's like some secret author like, you know, like website that gives me more details than you guys have. But, I mean, it sucks. I couldn't imagine how that would feel to me, you know? Chris Letta says, what kind of doctor am I? I am a doctor of internal medicine, so I handle things like broken bones, heart attacks, strokes, atrial fibrillation, pneumonias, all the bread and butter stuff. Like if you go to the emergency room and they say you are sick enough that you have to stay, I'm 99% of the time I'm the one that takes care of you while you're in there. And Jason says, who is my favorite author at DragonCon? That's tough. Like I just said, I mentioned all those really amazing people. I will say that the most enjoyable conversation I had was probably with SM Sterling, because that dude was just telling like these amazingly like insane, hilarious stories. And we talked for like an hour and a half, me, him, and his wife. I probably should have been doing more networking, but like it's the kind of memory I'm going to have forever, like talking to like this, you know, giant in the field. So yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that. Let's see. Justin Seek says, got me into Litrpg other than mine. What other series? So I recommended before, if you're done with mine, I always recommend Dakota Kraut and James Hunter. They're awesome. If you want some sci-fi, go to Cosmo Yap, Opening Moves. If you want old school, definitely check out, Alter World. Definitely check out the first book of Way of the Shaman. I feel like both series kind of meander away from what they were initially doing, but initially they're awesome. So yeah, and then also just go to litrpg.com, because I have the list of every single Litrpg that was ever created. And you can read for free on there before you buy them, so that makes it easy too. All right, let's see. Ellen says, what's up, Misty? So what's up? Yeah, check out the ringtones. And Mike's, oh, let me get rid of that. Mike says, hold on, there we go. All right. Mike says, just found out about my books a couple weeks ago, and he's hooked. He's binged on the entire series. I promise I'm working on the next one. Thank you so much, Mike. And please tell some friends. I'm an indie author. Word of mouth means the world. And also leaving a review, especially for book 1 on Amazon, helps a great deal. So thank you. David says he and his 8-month-old love the books. Appreciate it. Chris says, I can't imagine Rosan looking at Alma's egg with an evil glint in his eye. I can imagine it too, because he's a crazy bastard. And Dakota says, if he ate her egg, would he turn into Dragon King? Do not eat Alma's eggs. That's mean. And John says, same here, there. All right, I have caught up. What's up, John? I think this might be the first time you're here. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, welcome as always. So again, thank you so much for the votes for Predators for Best Fantasy Novel. We didn't win, but we lost to Sanderson, and we will get him next year. Thank you so much for all the donation. We raised over $3,200 for the Wounded Warrior Project, which is amazing. Hold on. And like, so in 2016, we raised $5,600. 2017, we raised $16,500. And so far this year, we've raised over $11,000 for various charities, helping people all around the world. So thank you so very much for that. I've got ringtones for free on download. I've got free new artwork as a thank you for y'all being amazing. They're both on litrpg.com. And I have new t-shirts with a code, Gnomes Rule, to get 10% off. So you can check that out. Again, litrpg.com. And yeah, so that's it. And Trevor's asking, at what point are you no longer an indie author? An indie author is like a specific thing. It means that I'm not signed with a publishing house. So unless I signed with a publishing house, I would always be an indie author. So yeah. All right. So Tom, hell of a job reading it. I appreciate it. And Justin says the land is a tabletop one day. And John Yoakum, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm glad you found me. Thank you so much. You guys rock, as always. Much love. Peace, love. The perfect margarita. I hope your Sunday is awesome. Hope your week is awesome. Talk to you guys later. Bye.